Well, hey there, hi there, ho there. Sure, why not? This is just your brief reminder that you don't have to justify your desires. Okay? I mean, unless unless you're doing harm to yourself or those around you, then you might, or if you're working with me or any other coach, we might say, "Hey, why?" But yeah, you don't have to justify your wants, your desires, your needs, okay, to anyone. Because your mind is probably going to try to do that anyway. Okay, for example, my example, have you ever been going with the ever present SP type situation and or even money or grades or whatever, and you're saying, well, how do I explain this to somebody else, or how do I say to so and so, how do I do this? That is a way that your mind is trying to justify things, and the more you try to do that, the more you're taking away the end. The more your attention is coming away from the end, the more you're more susceptible to going into an old cycle or an old story, which ultimately is what your brain kind of wants because it's used to those cycles. It's used to you saying, well, this is how things are, or you picking up on how things are, and it wants to return you because it's trying to keep you safe. But it's up to you to say, no, no, this is the new direction. This is what safe is now. This is who we are now. Okay. And sometimes it won't even need that conversation. You know what I mean? Like, for example, in the past, when I first started on all of this, I liked someone. Okay, we're going to go with the SP stuff because it's relevant for a lot of people. And there was somebody reflecting perfectly that, they're not really that into you like that. There are plenty of other people for you. It's all good. You can just move on. You can just be friends and stuff like that. But as things progressed behind the scenes, as things, how do I say this without getting in trouble with TikTok? Um, Me and this other individual got very friendly, very friendly. He was very friendly with me. Um, there wasn't even a conversation that needed to be had. I did not need to justify anything because who was the very first person who came out and said, "Oh my God, I always knew you two would hook up and I mean become friends." Who do you think was that? Who do you think was? It was the person that I was kind of worried about. How do I explain this? So you don't have to. If the conversations do come up, they're going to come up naturally. Okay? Things will shift as you shift, but you got to let them. Okay? So you got this. Keep going. If you need a hand, I'm here.